welcome back, honored representatives and senators. We have much to discuss once again. Since we last talked, much development has been undertaken, with Project Mayweather now producing its first new vessels, and the first 2 Vanguard-class destroyer escorts have already been deployed. We expect acceleration of ship construction to go exponentially, and this will achieve and enable the defense of our great Confederation. In other news, since the last meeting, there has been a final decision made on the disclosure of alien capability and peoples to the public, and it was agreed that it should be announced in the coming days, and I will make an address to the Confederation regarding this, and also announcing the opening of trade and further diplomatic talks with the aliens, as the Senate voted 234 to 10 on opening up trade access with the aliens and working through a trade deal. Now, let's turn to Amendment A14, Extraterritorial Colonization Affairs. In regards to the overall colonization efforts, we are going well, with the second extraterritorial colony, now named Diligence, reaching a population of 13 million, while the third, now named Virtue, is growing exponentially. To fully continue our expansion and resource collection in the colonies, I put to vote a bill to improve logistics and infrastructure in the outer colonies to provide easy access to the citizens of the Confederation and companies looking to move resources and supplies between the core worlds and the outer colonies. I look forward to reading your replies. Signed, Marcellus Tiberian, First Consul of the Confederation. Welcome back to the next episode of the Aurora X C# New Horizons Let's Play series. In today's episode, we're continuing where we last left off. We had just completed the construction of the Meriwether classes, and we were preparing to open up trade talks as well as continue our exploration of the universe, as well as finding out exactly what happened to the Osiris. Now, before we get into the episode, I do want to comment on a few things. First thing is, we are extremely close to 1,000 now, just 20 subscribers away, so please do get us there if you could. That would be awesome. And at that point, I'll be uploading the 1,000 subscriber episode, which will basically be me answering questions and kind of going through each of the questions accordingly. Other than that, I do want to also say that in regards to today's episode, as you heard in the intro, we are going to be opening up the trade talks and doing more diplomacy stuff. We're also going to be exploring, and we should have some combat coming up soon. I've been thinking as well before the episode in directions to logistics and what we're going to need, and I've realized to be able to effectively and logistically be able to manage our empire, we are going to need our own transportation fleet. We are also going to need more civilians. We need to sort civilian stuff out. We need to get some mass drivers out. We need to start mining operations immediately on other planets if we're going to support military construction efforts. And we're going to need a lot more other stuff because our cobalt reserves are currently very low, and we need more resources across the board. And yeah, that's about it. Please don't like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the episode. So we just finished the construction of the Meriwether classes, and we're also constructing space stations. We need to assign research again, and I'm going to put that into shipbuilding because we need to get our shipbuilding sorted out and done. So we had 2 Meriwethers complete. The Vanguard was also being constructed and completed. Did we research the jump drive we were going to make for other variations on the Vanguard? That's the question. No, we did not. So we're going to have to develop a new jump drive, and this will be for the Vanguard class destroyer. And that will be a size, what's that, 25? Yeah, size 25 jump drive. So we're going to create that. And I'm going to then go over here, and I'm going to continue get research in on that. Oh, it looks like I already did assign it, but I just didn't research it. We're going to get rid of shipbuilding and move that back down, and then we're going to add in labs to that because we're going to need that, because I want to basically create 3 variations on the Vanguard class that can kind of act independently of each other, but also combined together can act extremely well. Mining wise, we're doing quite well here in terms, we have about 1,000 tons of carbonite every so often here. And that's being mass drivered away. We're also getting a lot of uranium, and we're getting thorium from the planet as well. Essence, I want to get mines on here so we can turn this into a fuel world. And I want to get Diligence mined because this is really great accessibility here. We have a ton of carbonite, we've got boronite, we've got neutronium and uranium. and we've also got corundium and gallicite, we could actually, you know, turn this into a very big mining world. And now that we've got population up here, we've got about 7 million active workers. So this is what I mean by the fact that we're going to be needing to get those colonists up there. Colonization efforts are also going very well in terms of getting the temperatures raised appropriately up, so that we can, you know, get this at a cost 0 and have, you know, this planet basically boom in terms of our population. So I'm going to go over and do one thing quickly, because we did lose that governor on the planet, so we're going to get the governor sorted out here. Let's find an administrator. We need terraforming, really. That's what I'm looking for. So terraforming, and I want it on essence. 25% is the best we're going to get for that, so we're going to assign, and there we go. Now, let's get these Mayweather classes moved over. I'm going to send the first one, the CSS Mayweather, on a special mission. I'm going to keep the other one in reserve, because I don't want to lose it. Where were they assigned to? They were assigned to their own particular one, so CSS Mayweather and CSS Cashew. So we're going to tell the CSS Mayweather, what is your fuel mileage again? Fuel mileage is 60 billion kilometers. Okay. We're gonna send you to where is it? We're going to send you over to the alien worlds. So let's think about where we can send it to. We could send it over to Struve and kind of map that out. I think that would be a good test. So I'm going to send the first one over to STRUV Struve, or whatever it's called. So here. Actives will not be on. We have cloaking on. Our thermal signature is only a 5. We've only got people can only detect us very, very faintly. We are basically completely cloaked. So these vessels should definitely be able to do the job. And I'm also, and if that goes well, I'll send the CSS Cashew, or Cascu. I don't exactly pronounce that, but we'll send that over appropriately to where we need it to go. In terms of construction efforts, do we have the 2 Vanguard classes on the way? Yes, we do. The CSS Karen and the CSS Vanguard. Those will be constructed on 2156, and will hopefully be done quite soon. We'll also have our first STO batteries nearly done, which will be very nice for us. And yeah, everything's looking good, so let's pass some time. So I just need to make sure that our Mayweather class is actually moving over there. They'll be done in 24 days. They're moving about 5 billion kilometers, so that's 1/4 of that fuel. We complete research into mining, and production of the orbital habitat are now done. We're going to put the research, I think, into getting better engine tech, really. Because we're always going to need that better engine tech, because if we can get that better engine tech, then we should be able to pretty much beat whatever we want, realistically. Oh no. He doesn't have enough fuel. Where is the tug? Where is the tug? Is he over there? Ah, yeah, there he is. We'll move a tanker over there to assist him, and then just kind of refuel him on the way. Let's have a look. Tanker. Detach. Go here, refuel, then go to fleet, go to tug, and then join fleet. I'll set your stuff up correctly as well, so that you'll refuel on the move. So auto refuel, refuel and fleet. Okay. And that should get sorted out for us somewhat soon. Okay, the CSS Mayweather is now in position. What is your report, Mayweather? Let's have a look. So shoot 358. So there's the Aether Rift. And there's also a jump gate on here. Wow, okay, they are exploring on this side of the galaxy. Pretty hard. Which is not always great idea, but at least they'll be the ones having to deal with the Aether Rift. So we're going to make a waypoint, and we're going to find out what we can tell about the unfortunate situation that arose to the CSS Osiris. So move to this location. I also want to know what's our sensor situation for this. So we can see 27 million kilometers with our EL, or 18 million with our EL-INT module. Versus 10,000, we can see 87. Versus 100, we can see that. So if we were an enemy, we would only be able to see like that much with the sensors we did have towards our vessel because of how like cloaked it is. We complete research into the jump drive. Okay, so we can go over to the Vanguard. We're going to reduce 1 armor. We are going to take off, I think, 4 of the turrets. So boom, boom. Then we're going to put a jump drive on. And we're going to need to reduce this as well. So we're just going to reduce the amount of turrets we have on here. We'll reduce some of the fuel. And we'll add an extra bit of fuel on there now as well. Fuel small. We need fuel fighter. And there we go. And then we're going to rename this class to the Deliverance class. Because it's going to deliver the Vanguards to their destination. And that it has half the firepower, but it's got the jump drive on it, which will allow us to move things back and forth, which will be very, very good for us. In terms of BP cost, we can probably build this in the same shipyard. Let me check. So CSS, the destroyer, yes, we can. So we can build this in the same shipyard, so that'll cut down on costs. And it's also going to make me add in extra slipways to be made here. So we'll add an extra slipway for that. And I also want to start designing some particle weapons. So let's have a look. Particle beam, strength 4, capacity recharge rate 4. We're going to label these ST4 or beam BST4 particle beam. Okay, and we're going to create those, and then we will deliver those to a new vessel that we will create. We also need a power plant to apply for that as well, because particle weapons require power. So energy weapons, and I need an energy person. There we go. Okay, so CSS Mayweather is on the way. Here it comes. The Hugh Khmer has done its orders. It's not refueling though, which is, I'm not sure why. Do we have underway replenishment or not? Just the ice sheet on Essence is melted. That's great news. Let's have a look at that. The ice sheet melt. And we are extremely close now to becoming habitable. Ice sheet melted. Annual terraforming is going great. Colony cost, we can support nearly 500 million people on Essence now. So I'm going to say destination of colonists. Sure, you can go and colonize that as much as you want. I'm going to go over to the Khmer, or where is it on? Where is it? The tug. Yeah, this tug here. So one of the tugs is out of fuel. Okay, so I'm gonna just attach that, and then that'll go and get itself sorted out here. Well, no, because that's attached to that. Okay, I need to make sure of something. Yeah, we don't have, for some reason, it's not underway fuel replenishing. Do we have underway fuel? 1 second. We do. That is strange indeed. That might be a bug with the version. So what I'll do is I'll attach, and then go to fleet. I will order, where is it? This tug, and I will join and refuel the target fleet. Did I screw up the design at all for this refueling system? No, it looks fine to me. I'll tell these guys to refuel from the tanker then. Where is it? currently refuel from stationary tankers. That is just sitting there. So I'll tell them to. I'll tell them to refuel from the tanker. So refuel from stationary tanker. Okay, they completed orders. Good. So now they are refueled. And then we're going to move those over to Sirius, where we were going. We were going to Sirius A1, I believe. Or were we going to Essence? I don't remember. We're going to Proxima Centauri. Yeah, we were going to Proxima Centauri. I'll move that there. And that's going to take 650 days. Which is quite a bit of time. We're going to detach that though because we don't need it, and that's just going to use more fuel up. And we'll just have to kind of move tankers over there. I am going to probably have to make a new one. Yeah, our first STO battery is actually done now, which is very, very nice for us. Okay, Mayweather is in position. Sensors. We need to get quite a bit closer if we are going to detect anything. So I'm going to authorize movement of the Mayweather up here. Now, we don't have any actual weapons, so we're basically just flying in blind to kind of find out what we can. And they shouldn't be able to detect us realistically either. So, okay, so that's where they were destroyed. If they had sensors, they would detect the Mayweather here. So we have basically, that's the range advantage we have on them, as we would be moving up here. So we need to be very cognizant. I do not want to lose this vessel to the aliens here. Move to location. Okay, Shrew 3. Let's go investigate Shrew 3 out. We're just making waypoints to try and not move on top of the enemy. Okay. We're going to go a little bit closer. We should be... They're going to be big stations. We should be able to detect them from almost a mile away. Okay. Nothing there that we can detect. We are going to move in to the inner system here. Okay, detection. We have detection. Okay, successful detection. Looks like they can't detect us. That's going at 0 kilometers a second. I think, is that STO? That might be an STO. What is the planet classified as again? Second planet, classified nitrogen, oxygen, atmosphere, 2.4 billion population. Yeah, that definitely could be it. Okay, we're gonna move near to the Osiris. We are edging it up here. We are using our cloaking device to really move up. Let's complete orders bearing. It looks like we've lost them. Mayweather move to that location. Okay, we did not. So they are located at Struve 2398B1. We have sensor detection over. We have sensor detection over the Struve B1A, so we can actually see that now. Our sensor detection over here is 27 million kilometers, so we should be able to be in range pretty much. We are extremely stealthy. I mean, keep in mind we have a thermal signature of 5. Okay, we have a thermal signature of just 5. So let's make another waypoint and then let's move up the fleet. I want to know what the hell kind of ships they have and what we will need to be able to actually beat them. The brave crew of the CSS Mayweather putting their lives on the line here for the Confederation. Okay, detection again. Okay, so I'm going to keep that there. Let's just keep that there. What kind of information can we get out of it? Because I want to find out anything that we can. Because we do have our ELINT or ELINT module. Elon module. Let's have a look. Races. Struve aliens. Shape classes. Max speed, observed number of units, engine type unknown. Okay. Let's get a little bit closer. So far, they have not detected us from what we can tell. So this is a good proof for the Merryweather. Okay, so what we found out? They're refusing to exchange information. Well, yeah, diplomatic contact originating. Really or not? Okay, we need to get closer realistically. I need information on their ship classes, and I have the INT module Elant. We complete research on particle beams. Okay. There's just one ship. It's not. I don't think it's a ship. I think that is ground to. I can't tell though. I think that is just a ground to orbit weapon or some kind of space station in orbit of the in orbit of the planet. Another thing that I want to do as well is I apologize. I did not put wide view on previously, so I'm going to put wide view on. There you go. There you go, guys. You can see the wide view. So now we're going to add in particle weapon. So particle beam EST4. We're going to get rid of basically the point defense cannons, and we're going to replace them with particle cannons. So add in that, and then we're going to add in the particle beams. So we can add in what would that be? Five particle beams. They're quite heavy for what they are. And then we'll need a reactor there, so that'll be 5 times 4, so that will be 6. Will that be 20? So that'll be 20. So we need 20 power. Range is really not that good. Oh yeah, because based off our beam fire control, obviously, beam fire control range is pretty bad. So we need to get rid of the beam fire control. So we're going to need something to actually be able to fire those energy-wise. So we're going to need to get a power plant that's capable of outputting 20 power, because it's going to recharge for every time. So just 20. Okay, there we go. Great. And let's get that designed. Power and propulsion. Stellar reactor R20. There we go. Okay. Trying to get any more data we can out of the aliens. We're gonna have to move closer. I think we just have to move closer. Just gonna have to move closer. Merryweather, move in. Okay, aliens detected. So, we got some extra contacts here. We have the G5001 and Human 00, much smaller ship classes. Okay, so we are actually getting a little bit more information here from the aliens using the Merryweather. Ship classes. We've observed sensors. Axis sensor 15, GPS 21,000. Max observed speed unknown. Okay. Okay. Well, there's not a lot I can tell from these aliens right now. Let's get a little bit closer. This Elon says thermal signature. Let me have a look. I want to display. We should get a little bit close. They shouldn't be able to detect us that close up, so we should be fine. I'm not gonna push it. I don't want to push it though. Come on. Maybe I should have stacked more on. I'm not too sure. I haven't used Elant much. Sensitivity 10. Okay, did we get any from there? The refuse exchange information. Okay, so we can't really get any closer. I'm not gonna risk getting closer to try and get more information. But this was a good test of the CSS Mayweather, so I'm going to order the Mayweather now back to dry dock, well not dry dock, but orbit of Sirius, not Sirius, but New Solaris, and I'm going to send this ship out to go say hi to our friendlier aliens. So 61 Cygni, no, I only go to Zibodis, and that'll take 28 days for that. But yeah, that was a successful test of the system. We were able to get pretty close without them being able to detect us. And so this kind of proves out the concept for stealth technology. So yeah, that went pretty well for us. Let me look at Centauri, please. Thank you. How is colonization looking like? Okay, we just finished that reactor, so that is very nice. So we can then put it on the Vanguard class. Power plants, put the reactor on, and then we're also going to need something that can actually match the range of the particle weapon that we designed. So if we have a look at the particle weapon, what's the match range on that? 200,000 kilometers, okay. So beam fire control, I need a fire control capable of 192 kilometers. We need a tracking speed capability of 6,400 kilometers, so 6.6. That works exactly for us. Yeah, let's create that. That's going to be 160 tons, so this should actually be perfect, just fit in line for us. So this is a fire control, and I want to add that directly on the please. Thank you. And boom. Okay, so the second Mayweather class ship is on the way. Diplomatic rating. Oh yes, and we should open trade access. I did say to do that. So the Tishapula Federation, open trade access. 30 inactive research facilities. Okay. Let's continue on. I think let's go for better missile and fire control weapons. I do want to get some missiles eventually. So we will continue into that. So I want to get, of course, cannon rate of fire 5 would be really good. That'd actually be incredibly good. But I think we need more offensive weapons overall. So I'm going to start research into getting us better warheads, getting better magazines, getting missile agility, reload rate, and all that stuff down. In terms of ground force construction, we already have one STO battery. Essence, how are you looking, my beautiful, beautiful place? Okay, you should be fully terraformed very soon. And I'm also going to get our troop transports over here. I'm going to get our great troop transports. Not sure why there's an exploration ship over there. To move STO battery to Proxima Centauri, and we're going to unload all ground forces there, and then we're going to return because I want to protect our great place known as Essence. Okay, we have made it to the enemy home system. Okay, thermal signature. So where are the aliens again? Which planet? Established communications. Yeah. Allow trade access. I think they've got allow us trade access as well. So known systems, XE body, known speed, known ground, known system. Which world are they on again? Most likely that would be XE body 3, or would that be, no, it'd be one of these. That's a colony cost 0 planet. Nitrogen oxygen atmosphere, so that'll be empty body B3, which is on the outer colony here. So we're going to move that up accordingly. So CSS cashew, move over here, please. So we're gonna slowly move over. Hopefully we'll get some information from the aliens, depending on what we can actually find. We may not get anything, but at least we'll be able to hopefully actually identify their homeworld here. Okay. So that is their homeworld that we think they're on anyway. If not, then we could actually colonize that, but I don't think we'll be able to. Move to location again. Let's go. Brave crew moving up. Okay. Approaching the outer body. Okay, we have detection. New alien population detected on Exebo DS3. And we also have a thermal detection. Okay. So we have confirmation of alien population. That world is so nice. Oh my god, that's a big world. So we also have confirmation that they are on this world. Move to location. Okay, we have detection of a ship known as the Mughal class. A bunch more ship class detected. They're putting out quite a bit of thermal here. So, 1 second, display information. So we are just on the outer range of the 10,000 limit here. New ship class detected. Okay, let's get somewhat closer. God, this is a bit nerve-wracking. I don't want these ships to explode. We should have some time, even if they detect us, we should have some time to actually leave. So, new ship detected. New ship detected. A lot of ships. Okay. We're 50 million kilometers away from Exebo DS3. Keep moving. We are literally spying basically at this point. We are moving in to spy on on the enemy. Well, not the enemy, but yeah, aliens. Okay, we detected a GPS 15,000 neutral ship contact or data neutral ship contact. New alien ship detections. Okay, we have speed ratings now. We actually have speed ratings. So a new ship class has been detected in Exebo DS. How long do we have on this ship? Did I set 48 months? So we have plenty of time that we can sit here for. Oh, okay. Yeah, the planet kind of moved. I didn't realize it would move like that, and they did detect it. That's a bit of an issue. We don't want the ship to explode, but let's have a look. Did we get any information though on these ship classes? No ships. Number of units 5. We know one's military. Okay, we have information on thermal sensor signature, max observed speed. So it looks like they have ion technology because they're moving at around 5,600, 4,000. Their fastest military ship moved at 5,600. Observe speed, observe sensors. Information regarding that. We have commercial signatures. So a lot of these are commercial vessels that we are detecting. We're going to move away. Hopefully they'll just forget about it. Waypoints. Move to waypoint. Okay. If we get another warning, then I'm just gonna get out. Okay, do we get anything from that? Yeah, they can still detect us. Information. Well, we are at least getting some information regarding it. So there we do know where the homeworld is now. They have a lot of vessels here. Many are look like commercial, so commercial, different thermal signatures. So we are going to plot a way to get out of the system at this point. We need to get out. So I'm going to order the CSS to get to move out and get to the jump point, because I do not feel. Oh, okay. That's a lot of ships. Oh my god, that's a lot of ships. Okay. One little ship. Okay, so they have a ton of ships. That is actually really concerning. A lot of those are commercial though. I think mainly civilian. Yeah, at least we've got some extra information regarding the aliens. Overall. So we're gonna move the CSS Cascu back immediately now. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it off. So we didn't really do a lot this episode. We basically just went around with our stealth ships and had a look around and got some insights, trying to find out about the aliens and discover what they're about and what they're doing. Yeah, we didn't lose any ships doing it, and we kind of proved out that the stealth ship concept does work. And yeah, let me know what you think. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. I'll see you next time. Please don't like, comment, subscribe. It really does help out. And yeah, see you guys. You guys have a great one.